Hi, happy Thursday. Um, yeah, we're gonna be playing more Syberia today. In fun, and I put fun in the biggest air quotes because it's not fun at all. I got an email from the school district that I used to work in saying that an AI image was circulated of two staff members doing, I don't know, they said it was inappropriate. They didn't specify what it was, which is funny because there's this silly little game that I like to play on my phone, and every time I get an ad, or almost every time, it's for an AI kissing app where you can put in two pictures and it'll make people kiss. And my immediate first thought was this: there's no way that this is going to be used for good. People will be using this for nefarious deeds. And I was right. So that's really fun. In actual fun news, I have a Halloween party that I'm going to tomorrow. And then next Saturday, I have another Halloween party that I'm going to. Tomorrow's is not really a costume party, but costumes are encouraged. And then next week, it is a costume party. Either way, I'm very excited. I have this for next Saturday. If you know, you know. I have the shirt too, but it's in the laundry, so I can't show you. Without further ado, I think we're gonna hop into it. We're gonna hop into the Syberia of it all. Last time we stopped after making feet for Oscar, and I was very close to crashing out over the feet being incorrect every damn time. So now that that chore has been handled, I think we'll be in for a better time with the game. Let's open the game up and switch the screen over. That's really fucking loud. There, okay. Hold on. We're gonna turn this down a little bit for myself. You can't see the game. That's great. I love that. Hold on. There we go. All right. We're gonna load in. So we made the feet for Oscar, and I guess he kind of like noped off to go to the train. Okay. Dialogue notebook. Okay, no. We have a wax cylinder. Oh, we have these gears. Right. Okay, it's starting to come back to me now. Congrats on coming third moon. Maybe we do have to go into that hedge maze. I remember there being a hedge maze and I didn't want to go. Oh, wait a minute. Can I look at the... Okay, yeah. I can turn the bingo on. Okay. Here we go. We got the point and click Badingo going on. Now if I can just remember where this maze is. I think it's over here. It's not over here. I was wrong. Come on, Kate. Right, here we go. Okay. Here's a house. I think the door is locked. We're gonna test it just in case.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
The door is locked, but I've still got to get in there. Right. Shit, wait. Okay, here's the... yeah, the maze is back here. Okay, guess we're going in here. Hope we don't get lost. Oh. Oh, hi.
Good morning. You've got a magnificent garden here.
It's like a fucking gremlin. Jesus Christ.
Oh, please, don't talk about it. Since my
She got her
gardener
hand up by
automaton
her
broke down,
armpit,
there are
like...
weeds everywhere. You can't imagine how much work it takes me. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. We're not used to doing without our robot help here in Veladiland. But everybody says that we're going to have to get used to it.
She kind of sounds like the lady from Secret of the Old Clock who voices, like, all of the NPCs that Nancy encounters while delivering the telegrams. Oh god, I can already tell I'm gonna fucking hate this. Oh, a key. Okay, maybe it's not so bad.
No point. It's locked.
This is probably for the ladder.
No point.
Yep. Okay. It's probably for the ladder that is by the house. If I had to guess. I guess we can't talk to her. Can we talk to her now? Now that she's complained?
Good morning.
We'll just watch her, like, put her on later. But again.
Oh,
Yeah, no. She got nothing to say. Oh, we can't go anywhere. Thank God we don't have to go through this maze right now. There's the key. Or the keyhole.
I need a key.
I need a key. Okay, great. Oh wow, that's a tall fucking ladder. Holy shit. Yeah, just climb up the ladder. It's fine. Alright, now we're in the attic. Alright, everybody, I'm gonna need y'all to spell attic out loud. There's nothing that I can interact with in here. Okay, I guess there's nothing over on that side. Let's try over here. Here, maybe? Oh. I think this is the way down? What do I... Okay, okay. Oh, wait, we can look at the... Hello, Emma, welcome in. Ooh, what is this? Ink? Ink bottle. And a journal. A journal. Get prepared. Get prepared? Okay. May 14th, 1930. Yesterday something terrible happened. I do not know who to turn to, who to talk to. So I have decided to write it down. You, dear diary, are now my confidant and the sole guardian of my secret thoughts. Hans lies in the next room teetering between life and death, and I am terrified. Oh, the injustice of life. First Mama, then Hans. Please, dear Lord, don't take my little brother away as well. May 15th, 1930. Hans made me promise to keep this a secret, but its burden is too heavy. I know I can tell you, though, dear diary. Thank you for the follow, Emma. We discovered a cave in the mountains, a marvelous cavern with ancient paintings on the walls. Only prehistoric man could have painted them, because there were depictions of mammoths, which are prehistoric creatures as well. That much I know. I hate mammoths now. Okay. I hate them. It's all because of them and because of that stupid prehistoric children's toy. Why, Hans? Oh, why did you try and take it? Why did I let you climb up there? It's my fault you are in a coma now. Hans, if you die, I do not know how I could ever forgive myself. Jesus Christ. Hello, AJ. We went from, like, you know, oh, diary, you're my only friend, and, like, I'm depressed, to my little brother tried to grab a fucking toy and is in a coma because he fucking fell and hit his head. Anyway, May 16th, 1930. Hans has still not regained consciousness. Father cannot sleep, and Gertrude cries all day. Who the fuck is Gertrude? Why are we introducing characters without explaining who they are? Gertrude cries all day long. Outside the heat is suffocating, but inside the house is icy cold and dismal. I still have hope, though. I know my brother. I know his strength. He will pull through. He never gives in. Jesus fucking Christ, Joe. Thank you for the raid. That girl detective, thank you for the follow. Egmoo, thank you for the follow. Yes, for those... Hold on, let me put it back on the big screen.
Hey, Daddy!
For those of you who don't... Tab out of the game. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, thank you, whatever forever, for the subs. Everybody for the follows. It's me, Bud, Joe's number 1.5 favorite straight fan, or whatever I said earlier. I do not remember. I play... well, right now we're playing Syberia, but I have played a bunch of different things. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for the follows, for the gifted subs. Okay, hold on, let me scroll through, and we got Great Catsby, Meow Mix, Silence My Brother, Gwen Fable, I'm a Weirdy 2, Pravy, Schmagatha, Genie, Cat X Havoc, Moth Mandy, Adam Sunsprout, Allison Schmalison, Tease Herbs, Seal Elise, Easy Jupiter, It's Jessica, Colonite, Emma Lou 8, Frank and Jeans, Peter, Saison Marguerite, OG's My Bad, oh my god, y'all are going so fast, Pasta is My Love Language, Joe, Shamelessly Kristen, Phlebotanist, Oh No Jojo, Yuravi, Oh, I'm so sorry if I say this wrong. Ochichi, Macy, Shay TV, thank you for the follow. Whatever Forever and Austin, thank you for the gift subs. Girl Detective, thank you for the bits. Okay. Kyle's Way, thank you for the follow. Okay, let's get back into the game. So we just no, you can't see the game. Hold on. Hold on, there we go. Oh, hi Des. Yeah, you just came into the insane raid. Emma, thank you for the bits. Also, we are playing bingo. We're playing stream bingo. We got a lot of new followers and new subs. Not read that. Mandy, thank you for the bits. Sammy, Ellsworth, Butter Croissant, thank you for the follows. Hello to all the first-time chatters. Like all of the sounds like individually. Great Catsby, thank you for the bits. Okay, so we just broke into the attic of Anna. I'm still pretty early in the game, so we're reading her diary because Bud will never be able to hear himself talk or think again. No, I'm just gonna hear the follow sound.
He was conceived to the hour on September 11th.
Thank you for the reminder that Amanda's child was conceived to the hour on September 11th. Cadix Havoc, thank you for the bits. We're just gonna sit for a second in hopes that the sound goes away. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to turn this, like, mute myself. Or mute the computer. Oh my god, another one. Erin, thank you for the raid. Oh, Foxy Grandpa. Okay, hold on. There's a lot going on. Like, a lot. Okay. Hello, welcome, raiders. My name is Bud Windchimes, if you don't know who I am. Today we're playing Syberia, or I would like to hope that we're playing Syberia, but there's a lot of overstimulation going on, so God only knows how much of the game we're gonna get through. Alright, I'll go get the Foxy Grandpa hat, I'll be right back.
Hey, Dad!
Okay, I'm back. Andy, thank you for the bits. Just noticed my very good hat, thank you. Alright, hold on, we got a lot. Stephanie, thank you for the follow. Flossy Bear, thank you for the follow. Molly Gwen, thank you for the follow. Andrew, thank you for the sub. Aaron, thank you for the bits. There's... and the follow. There's so much going on right now.
Reverb fart.
Thank you for the reverb fart, phlebotomist. Andrew, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Yes. Oh, that is not the right... Hold up. What the hell just happened? Alright, hold on. This, go. Switch. There we go. Okay, we are playing bingo. To play bingo, if you are on desktop, I believe it's a panel below the screen, so you'll have to scroll down, and it should be a square, and it says Stream Bounty, because for whatever reason, you can't call it bingo. If you're on mobile, it should be at the top next to the sound alerts. It is free to play. Yeah, I think that is... Oh, this happened. Okay. Now, switch it over. Go into the... There we go. When? Oh, right. I forgot about that. Spleebiel. Spleebiel is the 2-in-1 splenectomy BBL. The 2-for-1 special. I honestly forgot that that was in there. Okay, well, without further ado, we're going to keep reading the diary. We were on May 17th, 1930. I cannot think of anything else but Hans. In all my waking and sleeping dreams, I see his fall over and over. I see his head hitting the rock and his oh-so-pale face softening. I have taken refuge in the attic. It's the only place where I find any peace wrapped up in all my memories. The long-ass diary that is very important to the plot. May 18th. 5 days have passed since the accident, and Hans has still not opened his eyes. To see him like this is unbearable. Please, God, protect him. Take my life, not his. May 19th. I feel so desperate, so alone. I want to snuggle up in Father's arms, but I dare not. He is just so impassive. Oh, Hans, don't leave me here. May 20th. It has happened. Hans has come back to life. Okay. He opened his eyes and uttered my name. My name! Do you realize this is the happiest day of my life? I want to take to the streets and sing, to proclaim my joy to the world. Thank you. Oh, thank you, God. Is this game, like, religious? Is this, like, a secretly religious game and I'm just now learning about it? He is risen. May 22nd. How wonderful, how beautiful life is. Gertrude and I cannot stop breaking into... Acid Kumquat, thank you for the bits. Gertrude and I cannot stop. Secret Jesus strikes again. Uncontrollable fits of giggles. Hans even wolfed down his meal today. I knew he was tough, my little brother. Even Father smiled at me today when he said good morning. May 25th. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I'm totally absorbed in Hans's recovery. I have scarcely 5 minutes to myself to return to my refuge and scribble down these words. May 29th. It is very curious whether Hans is hungry, thirsty, or if he wants something. He cannot stop saying my name. He can't bear...
Hey, Dad!
In order to finish the game, you actually have to be baptized and accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Well, I guess we're never finishing this game then. He can't bear when I leave him even for an instant. Gertrude thinks that I should move my bed into his room to help him sleep better. I hope that Father will agree. Andrew, there is alert, or not Andrew, sorry. AJ, there is alert command. It's exclamation point lurk. I did add one finally. But have fun making lunch. I hope you make something good. Today was the first day that Hans has... Listen, there's like 5 or 6 Andrews in here at any given time. Today was the first day that Hans has left the house. We went for a short walk in the garden, but Hans is still very weak. The doctor said we should be patient and shouldn't rush him. It's so hard, though. I hope so much that he can return to how it once was. Andrew brought a gun. Andrew brought a gun. Oh, so this is like the secret garden, almost. Not really. June 20th. Hans has been out his coma for a month now. Yep, that passed multiple rounds of review and testing. He still doesn't say much and has difficulty moving. He sits motionless for long periods of time, his eyes wide open. That Girl Detective, thank you so much for the subscription. His eyes wide open as though lost in thought. I have often had to call his name several times before he reacts. Then he will smile, and when he does, the moment is magic for me, and I couldn't possibly be happier. Now, alright, have fun going back to work, Cullenite. Thank you for coming in with the raid. Yeah, I mean, you know, God forbid a guy have a hobby of sitting motionless for long periods of time with his eyes wide open. Okay, June 22nd. I had to talk to him. The burden was too great. I asked Hans about the accident in the cave to find out what he could remember. He could utter only one word, mammoth, and his eyes glowed so strangely. Sugar and Rainbows, thank you for the follow. When he said it, that he frightened me. Hans has been in a coma for a month now. Hans has been out of a coma for a month now. Wait. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I see. They did get the continuity. Surprisingly. September 15th. Wow, that's a long-ass time. I go back to school today, and for the first time in my life, I am dreading it. I'm afraid of leaving Hans alone. Despite Gertrude's kindness and attention, I have the impression that Hans is much less nervous when I'm there. October 20th, 1930. While I was doing my homework yesterday evening, Hans crept up on me so quietly that he made me jump. He took a pencil and a blank sheet of paper, and curiously, he started drawing. It is the first time since his accident that he has done anything but daydream. October 28th. Hans scribbles almost obsessively. It is all he will do, all day long. I feel it annoys Father. Nobody else understands, but I can see that Hans is trying to draw mammoths. November 16th. Today is my birthday, and Gertrude has made me an apple pie, my favorite. But Father has not returned home for lunch, and Hans doesn't want to leave his room. The best present I could ever have is to see Hans back on the way to recovery. December 25th. Snow is falling. It is so beautiful. January 10th, 1931. New year, new me. A doctor visited to examine Hans. He seemed happy that my little brother has fully recovered his faculties. It truly is a miracle. I don't understand why he doesn't talk more, though. Why isn't he livelier, like he was before? Girl, he has a traumatic brain injury. He hit his head on a fucking rock and was in a coma for a month. Of course he's going to be a little different. Anyway, February 9th. It is Hans's birthday. Today he is 11 years old. I have the strangest of impressions that actually he has lost 5 years rather than gain one more. Okay. How long is this fucking diary? Need to refer to each new injury I get as the accident. Is the most recent one, Des, the gay sports accident? Does that mean anything? February 24th, the doctor has just left. It's like Joe's diary from his trip. The doctor has just left. I saw him whispering with Father. Their serious expressions worried me awfully. What could they be hiding from me? I am grown up now. At the age of 15, you can understand everything. I'm too scared to ask Father what is happening. Okay, so you're either an adult and feel entitled to know, or you're too scared. Girl, make up your mind. March 15th. I've been thinking, and it seems to me that Hans's attitude isn't normal. The shock of the fall and his coma must have had much more serious effects than we first imagined. Hans, my dear brother, what is happening to you? Love Syberia, but there is a lot of reading. Yeah, so far all we've done is made a ladder go up and then read. Legit had a major concussion from a ski accident. I basically slept for a month afterward. I've never had a concussion. But I did get hit in the head with a, actually twice I almost had a concussion. Once in elementary school, I was playing basketball at recess, and like the ball not only hit me on the top of my head, it bounced and hit me twice. So the ball like bump, and I was fine. And then in high school, I got hit in the head with a soccer ball, and I actually got to go home because of it in gym class. They were so scared that I had a concussion that they let me go home. April 4th, I have discovered the truth. Hans is stunted physically and mentally. I eavesdropped a conversation between the doctor, father, and Gertrude. Gertrude buried her tear-filled eyes in her apron, and father muttered the word, and I'm not even going to say that word, you can read it, under his breath. How could he say such a thing? Hannah Liz, thank you for the follow. April 13th, it is Easter, and we're on school holidays. Holidays more than once. This means I can spend all day with Hans and protect him from Father's permanent dark moods. He cannot accept the fact that Hans, his only son, will stay in this state forever. Climbing and reading The Daily Life of a Granola Girl. The phone dropped on my forehead at a concert from a balcony and I had to get stitches. Damn. That's... I've, you know, like, dropped my phone on my face from, like, lying in bed like this, and that shit hurt. But I never had to get stitches. I'm glad that you are okay. April 14th, it is truly difficult to accept, but it is not Hans's fault. Maybe mine, but not Hans's. I don't know how to make Father understand. He seems full of hatred for him. It is dreadful. I feel so powerless. Oh, welcome back, Andrew. Please not have to pay for it. Harleachy, thank you for the follow. May 14th, 1 year. 1 year has gone by, and it feels like an eternity. The situation shows no signs of improvement, neither in terms of Hans's mental health or Father's attitude toward him. Yeah, so when something is stunted, it means it's not going to, you know, improve. So his mental and physical growth being stunted means he's not going to get any bigger and he's not going to develop mentally. I feel like if you're 15 and you're claiming that you're an adult and you know everything, then you should know that, but go off, I guess. May 30th, extraordinary. Father has decided to take Hans to Paris for new tests. He says that only in the French capital will he find truly competent doctors. We must make Hans ready for the great expedition. He's gonna rub some essential oils on his son and hope that it cures him. I'm calling it. June 6th, no news from Father and Hans, but I remain hopeful. I'm sure they will take good care of my little brother. The doctors are all like, wee, he's still stunted. July 15th, they have returned. Hans rushed into my arms and started crying. It took me a long time to calm him down and get him to sleep. Father is still as taciturn as he was before he left. The French doctors have confirmed the diagnosis. Hans will remain physically and mentally impaired. What did I say? I am stunned. He's getting the good crystals. You know you're desperate when your only hope is France. August 28th, the summer is coming to a close. It has been less stifling than the last. The sun has put color in Hans's cheeks. When I look at him, I have difficulty imagining that he will not change. November 16th, Father still says nothing and increasingly shuts himself away in his office at the factory. Christmas. Gertrude tells me that love and faith triumph over any science. I lack neither, God be praised. We went from 1 page ago being like, the doctors in France are gonna help, to you just gotta send thoughts and prayers. Gertrude is just mad that like, she probably had crystals too and offered, and the dad was like, no, we're gonna get the French crystals instead. January 12th, 1932, Father took Hans to the factory this morning. Hans was so afraid that I accompanied them. Fortunately, Father said nothing. I failed to understand why he insisted on bringing him there. Okay. January 13th, Father left for the factory with Hans once again this morning. I think he wants to persuade Hans that he could be useful for something. It is his way of resisting fate. February 17th, for a month now, every morning Hans has gone to work with Father at the factory. I'm not exactly sure what he does there, but he seems to enjoy it. I feel my... Nope. Yes, I feel my brother's behavior has changed considerably. He is much less capricious. Thank God, because we were worried about that. April 14th, I could cry. Hans has made me a present, a small robot mammoth with a trunk that rises and falls. When Father saw it, he nodded his head in satisfaction. May 20th, both Gertrude and Father now have their own robot mammoths. Theirs are even more intricate and finely tuned. Little brother is not such a that word after all. October 15th, Hans mammoths now walk, raise their trunks, and wag their tails. It's incredible. December 22nd. I met the head of the factory workshop, Mr. Grips, this morning. He says that for a young lad of 12, Hans is very gifted. It is a shame he only makes elephants. Listen, he's got a special interest, even though the special interest is the whole reason he's in this situation, but you know what? Go off. February 11th, 1933, Father and Hans were locked in a long discussion yesterday, or should I say Hans was locked in one of Father's long monologues. As it is inconceivable that Hans should go to school like other children, Father wants to take him on as a worker at the factory. However, Hans will have stopped making his own little devices. Hans' silence, his half-gaping mouth, and staring eyes finally sent Father off in a rage. February 12th. I tried to broach the subject with Hans. I suggested he should obey Father. Learning a craft at the factory is his one chance to do something constructive with his life. He is so gifted and takes so much pleasure in making automatons. He did look like he wasn't listening to me, but I know he'll think about what I said. She said, you want to stop being a sad, unemployed 12-year-old flop? Give up your one thing that brings you joy and instead become a, soulless cog in a automaton factory. February 20th, it's not that Hans cannot speak, it's rather that he doesn't want to speak. He uses the least possible words for communication, except with me, but he is still very economical with his words. May 15th. Incredible! Hans was not just satisfied with learning how the assembly line works, instead he has completely redesigned it. Father and Monsieur Grips are taking a serious look at his plans. July 10th. Father has wanted to talk to me about my future since I passed my exams. He wants to send me to university because he says my intelligence is astounding. My heart was beating so loud. It is true I do love studying, but I couldn't bear to be away from Hans. Girl, you have, like, a crazy parasocial relationship with your own brother. It's a little concerning. Like, I get, like, caring for him and being concerned for his well-being, but at the same time, do your own thing. Anyway, September 2nd, what a ghastly summer. I have been permanently torn between my desire to go to university and my refusal to leave my brother. Just bring your fucking brother with you. He can just stay in the dorm with you. Just do that. Smuggle him into a suitcase. I talked about it with Hans, but he said nothing. That same evening, I found my own little mammoth broken. Oh, he's mad. Uh-oh. October 9th, Hans had another fit of hysterics at dinner again. Father announced that Hans's new assembly line would soon be finished. However, they have removed the automaton parrots that shout orders as they were deemed superfluous. Hans was livid. He hurled his soup dish to the ground and stormed off to his bedroom. What will happen between the both of them when I'm not here? October 17th, despite my scruples, I'm finally leaving. Hans has not talked to me for a week. Father would not understand if I told him why I wanted to stay. My heart is so heavy. Christmas. It is so strange to be home. I had never left home for such a long time before. Once we were alone, Hans did not stop talking. Words just leaped from his mouth. How we laughed at his excitement. He presented me with a delightful little ballerina. To replace the mammoth, he told me. I was so touched that I started crying. Distance has done nothing to harm the strong bond between us. So the first time she writes something about Christmas, she writes December 25th. It took her 15 years to realize that December 25th is Christmas. Something wrong with that kind of education. Like, you're religious. If you believe in God, then Christmas is a pretty big day. September 10th. It is strange to pick up this diary once more. At first, my impulse was to tear it up, but I resisted and instead succumbed to my second desire, which was to write for a while. I am alone in my attic once more. I have been home for 2 months now, and after a summer spent living with the intense joy of being reunited with my brother, Hans has returned to the factory. Father has aged so, and Gertrude's arthritis causes her terrible pain. I feel like I'm listening to someone read an audiobook. This game has so much text. Wow. Yeah. She could be Jove. I guess, yeah. Are Jehovah's Witnesses big outside of the United States? Notice there's no diary entry on 9/11. Something about that doesn't sit right with me. September 13th. All in all, the last 4 years have been kind to Father and Hans. To be clear, I don't mind. Thanks to Coco Rocha, they are now. Their relationship is less tense. They still do not exchange much conversation, but they now have a thing in common. The factory. I'm even beginning to feel a bit jealous. Silly, really. September 17th, Hans hasn't changed. To help Gertrude, he has designed a totally automated kitchen, and Gertrude cannot stop moaning at the wooden puppets. Oh, how I adore them. Now, moaning at the wooden puppets. Something about that. October 9th. I went to go and see Father and Hans at work. I hadn't been to the factory. Oh. There we go. Do the wooden puppets have flared bases? That's what I want to know. I hope they do. Because, you know, if it's not a flared base, then it's going to get stuck. Very curious to see them set about their tasks. I like Father's new office very much. Hans has a small workshop on the first floor, crammed with odds and ends, unfinished robots and designs, exactly as I imagined it, in fact. October 15th, the factory was working very well. Orders for toys keep coming in, spurred on by the run-up to Christmas. When I was at university and I said my name was Varlberg, people would ask me if I had any relation to the Valladolid factory. Now I know the effect that Hans' genius has had on the factory's renown. November 2nd, to make myself useful, I started helping Father set his papers in order. The most extraordinary thing of all is that for the first time ever, I have the impression that the three of us form a real family. December 8th, Hans never ceases to amaze me. Nope, surprise me. Between home and the factory, his behavior is so very different. In his workshop, he is serious, concentrated, a proper young man who keeps his eye on everything going on, constantly on the move and in control. One has the impression that each single toy is his very own infant. At home, he turns back into a child once more, and is either moody or a happy-go-lucky buffoon. Yeah, it's called masking. At work, he's masking because he'd probably get ridiculed by the factory workers if he didn't, and then the mask comes off when he's at home. Christmas, the most wonderful Christmas of my whole life. Hans and I could not stop giggling like children beneath Father's disapproving glare. I know that he was only pretending, really. Our hearts are so full of hope. January 5th, 1938. Hans came to see me in my bedroom yesterday evening. I felt terribly awkward, terribly ill at ease. I might have guessed. Hans wants to leave Valladolid. The house and the factory. He wants to go traveling. He doesn't know where to or for how long. That's just like him. It's just like Hans. I was so shocked that I told him his plans were foolish. He left my room without a word, his head bowed. January 7th. I thought that he wanted to leave because of Father. Not at all. It's because of the mammoths. The fucking mammoths, goddammit. I thought he had gotten over his obsession. I know my brother only too well. I wouldn't dream of telling him his quest is useless. It isn't worth it. He will not listen to reason. January 10th. I was so selfish the other evening. I returned to talk to Hans and ask him gently if he was sure of his decision. I already know what the reply is going to be. Nothing will make him change his mind. January 19th. Despite my profound sadness and despair, I must help Hans fulfill the destiny he has chosen and announce the news to Father. I fear the worst. No January 6th entry. So not only was she too busy on 9/11, she was also too busy on January 6th. This woman is the worst. January 24th, the worst was worse than my fears. Father's anger was terrifying. He shut Hans away in his workshop at the factory and has forbidden all visits except from Gertrude, who feeds him. February 1st, Father has decided that Hans should remain locked up for as long as it takes to abandon his infantile decision. Gertrude tells me that Hans is very despondent, yet highly resolute. The worry is driving me mad. Well, we know that he goes on his trip because we've already read the information from the lawyer in the letter from Anna saying that her brother went to Syberia. February... That's supposed to happen in October. February 6th. As soon as Gertrude returns from the factory, I hasten to get news of my little brother. He doesn't say anything. He just fiddles with bits and pieces, she replies every day with a sigh. I have tried desperately to reason with father, but I know I am just wasting my breath. February 9th. Hans is 18 years old today, and he is all on his own for his birthday. February 20th. In secret, Gertrude delivered to me a small robot from Hans. It's a robot of us as children. It works with a small cylinder punched with tiny holes. I quivered with emotion as I turned the key... Not quivered with emotion. The message it gave was simple. He was telling me he loved me very, very much. February 21st. Gertrude gave me a different tiny cylinder for today's toy. Hans is truly incredible. He has found a means of communicating between us, and us alone in total secret. Until somebody else finds the toy and puts the wax cylinder on it. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. February 27th, my days are spent eagerly awaiting Hans's message. He has now resolved to run away. He is preparing his escape like if it was a game. Girl, you really need to get a fucking life. March 6th. Gertrude has returned and she is beside herself. Hans has disappeared. He's disappeared. Yeah, he fucking ran away, okay? Father has not even deigned to return to the workshop where he locked up his son, nor find out how he managed to escape. He just gave me a black look as if he knew... He just gave me a black look as if he knew we were up to something behind his back. Black look. March 7th. It is beginning to dawn on me that Hans is gone. I miss him so much. Lord, please protect my little brother and watch over him for me. March 11th. With Hans gone, Father now locks himself away night and day at the factory. The house is so gloomy now. March 12th. This morning, I caught Father in the drawing room installing a coffin on a trestle. The sight of it made my blood freeze. What on earth is he up to? My questions met only with stony silence and a permanent black countenance. It's like a flowers in the attic at this point. No, not the flowers in the attic. March 13th, behind closed curtains, the drawing room with the coffin surrounded by huge candles has become a veritable funeral chamber. March 14th, this is ghastly. I have just understood what Father is up to. This morning, the priest came to pray before the coffin, and I finally caught on. Father is mourning for the death of Hans. Father made the priest believe that his son was dead. How could he do such a thing? March 16th, in the madness occasioned by his grief, my father grows ever more cold and calculating. He contracted his old friend, Dr. Schmoll, who duly drew up a bona fide death certificate without even seeing the body. I dare not imagine what yarn he spun. March 17th, Hans's funeral will officially be held next Sunday. Father strictly forbade me to attend. This sordid masquerade makes me feel ill. But I cannot denounce the subterfuge, or else I will display my father's mental instability to the world. This shame would kill him. That much is certain. Did she take the SAT between March 16th and March 17th? Suddenly she's using all these crazy, you know, sordid, forbade, subterfuge. Back, how's my favorite game? We're still reading Cat Lover. We're still reading this damn diary. It is also worth noting this game is set in, I think, 2002. That's when the game came out. So we got a long way to go. March 23rd, I have to get away, far, far away. April 23rd. Oh my god, wait. March 23rd. Not March 23rd, 23rd. And April 23rd. No, I will not leave. I have thought long and hard. My life is here, next to my father. He needs me too much now. What is this emote? Secondst. The factory needs me because Father is incapable of running it now. Besides, I can only find peace of mind among Hans's robots, and how shall I know when he has sent me new ones if I am not at home to receive them? No, I shall not leave. My destiny is to remain here and keep watch. Oh, that's it. That was the end. The editors went to bed. They were like, this diary is so fucking long, you know, it's probably fine. Alright. So we read that. Is there like a way? How am I supposed to leave? Oh, wait. Okay. There's a mammoth on the wall right here. I'm supposed to take the boots. Justin, thank you for the follow. Is that all I needed? Was this fucking diary?
Hey, Dad!
Do I have an ink bottle? Do I need the ink for something? I mean, I probably do need the ink for something, but what do I need the ink for? Thank you, Austin. The picture came from my friend's wedding the other night.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
Before I get too far away, we're gonna call that. I'm gonna go on the universal hint system and see something real quick. What do I need to do in the attic? Here we go. There are several screens. There is, in fact, a light that I am supposed to turn on in the attic. Oh. See, I saw the light bulb too.
Mammoth. You draw mammoth for Momo?
Ah, Momo, it's you. You scared me.
It's that child from earlier. No, I don't want to talk to him.
What are you doing in here?
Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans picture.
Sorry, I haven't got a picture of a mammoth with me.
Take paper and pencil and draw mammoth for Momo.
You don't give up easily, do you?
So that's why there's a mammoth on the wall.
Momo, I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
Can I take the hammer? Maybe his real name is Mammoth. Oh, we're just gonna do a rubbing. I mean, that makes sense. It's carved into the wood, so you might as well. Slay. Show-stopping. Hang it in the Louvre. Now that all that shit's been stolen from the Louvre, we have room to hang real art. Like, where is it? Here it is. Hi, Kelsey. You missed a lot. You missed 2 incredibly large raids and an overflow of generosity.
Thank you. Momo happy. Now follow Momo. Momo show his secret to Kate.
I don't know if I want to see your secret. It seems like you're gonna, like, steal my kidney and the way he fucking runs. Oh my god. That's funny. Hey, Catherine, welcome in. It seems like it might be illegal. Yeah, why is an adult woman being like, yes, go show me your secret? Where'd he go? Did he break into the house? You can't just run off one screen and then expect me to know exactly where you go.
The door.
The door is locked, but I need to get in there. Oh, here he is. Oh, there he goes again. Oh, we probably should go back to the hotel or something. Yeah, the music, like, randomly ramps up for no reason. Is he gonna take us to that fucking alley with the gate? I knew it. I knew it. Yep, we're gonna get our kidney stolen. This makes me think you've encountered something that needs to be dealt with immediately. Usually music stings are to help you understand that something is going on, but in this case it's just the ambient background music. They were like, we need to give the players a little bit of anxiety even though nothing has happened. Oop, put that away. All of this seems a bit above her pay grade. Honestly, yeah, I get that she is supposed to be aiding in the sale of the Varlberg toy factory, but the person that was supposed to sign off on the paperwork died, so effectively her job should be over because now the contract can't be completed because the owner, Anna Varlberg, cannot sign over the papers. Yes, they found out that there's an heir, but that's not Kate Walker's problem. That should be the lawyer's problem. We have to get in the boat? Did he get in the boat? Like, where the fuck did this kid go? Why is he so fast? Why isn't he running track if he's this fast? We're gonna save. So I would like to overwrite. Is the game volume okay? I had to turn it down because it was really loud in my ears. He's got the kidney eater speed. Hold on, I'm like too tight on my head. Gotta head to a doctor's appointment. All right, I hope the doctor's appointment goes well, Austin. Lightning McQueen Crocs on sport mode. Return to game. All right, what do you want?
There you are, Momo. This is some walk you've taken me on. I've got to say, though, it sure is mighty pretty.
Momo come here often. Momo like make splash in water.
Right. Okay.
Because of you, Momo, I look more like an explorer than a lawyer now. If Dan could see me, I don't think he'd like what he saw.
Momo don't know Dan.
The fuck do you mean Dan wouldn't like what he saw? Why do we care about Dan? All Dan cared about was that you were going to be there to be arm candy for some business dealing of his that we're still not really sure what it is. This game is called Syberia. Syberia.
Why have you brought me here?
Mammoth doll in cave. Very important for Hans, Anna said.
What if
Cave? What cave? Where?
Momo not liar.
what if we had to go get the mammoth toy and then we fell and hit our head? And then we got a concussion. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. We can mark that on the bingo. Okay. Right, we're talking to this kid.
Now we're here? What do we do?
Kate and Momo throw stones in water.
Momo, we're here because of the cave. Something to do with the cave.
Momo and Kate, friends.
Okay. I keep perfectly during that break. What can I say? My bladder has perfect timing.
Tell me, Momo, do you really think that after all these years, Anna's brother is still alive?
Anna always say Hans go away, but Hans come back maybe.
Tell me, Momo, I met someone real interesting in the factory. A kind of robot called Oscar.
Oh my god, she called
Now,
it a robot
He told
again.
me about a train. Anna didn't tell you where it was going, did she?
Train! Train! Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Woo!
Momo, it's okay, it's okay.
Why is she talking to it like a scared ant? Why is she talking to him like a scared animal? Like, it's okay, shh, it's okay. He's just mimicking a train, girl. She's clearly never been around a child with special needs before. Like, let him live his life.
You are a strange one, Momo. I'm beginning to see why Anna Vorarlberg liked you.
Momo, Momo look like Hans. Momo very proud.
It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work. When Momo big, he do like Hans. Momo friend of automatons.
So Momo will be spared when the automatons inevitably rise up, after being called robot one too many times.
Tell me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
Okay, great.
Momo, I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe. can't go that way.
It does not look that deep. I can't get my feet wet. You have boots on. You got your Lara Croft bit on and you're telling me your shoes can't get a little bit wet. Momo was the king of humans when automatons take over.
It must be broken.
Oh.
I've got to get a helping hand.
Oh,
here.
wait, we have gears. Can we look at it?
It must be.
No, okay, I guess not. Are we gonna have to ask Momo to help us?
Momo,
Momo,
can you help me, please?
what do?
Help me open the dam.
Momo's strong.
Can you help me? AKA, can you do it all for me?
Oops.
Hello, Rabbit. You know, I would like to personally blame John Steinbeck because he perpetuated the stereotype that people who have special needs or have some sort of mental disability are exceptionally strong. And, you know, ever since Lenny squished the rabbit, or not the rabbit, was it a rabbit? No, it was a puppy. Since Lenny squished the puppy, it's just never been the same. Okay, I guess we can't fix that. Rip to that puppy, literally. Alright. Now what? Now I've got a stick, and what do I do with it? Hello, Kals. It's great to see you. This game is very relaxing with the bird sounds. I feel like I'm at the golf course with Jerry. He loves that place. Ha ha. We are having frozen lasagna tonight. Love you. Can we give him the stick? Can we give you this? What about this? Grandpa back from his weekly prostate exam. Oh. Can I throw the stick in the river? Yeah, okay. I don't think there's anything else up here, but we're gonna look anyway.
That looks broken.
Broken. Because it is. Are you one of my grandkids? Sorry, sometimes I cannot keep track. Love you if so. Alright, I guess we gotta backtrack. Can't get in the boat. Tell Jerry take it easy after his BBPL surgery. He can just drive you around golf course. Saw him at the clubhouse too, eating chicken salad. Love you lots. LOL. XOX me map. I know what task I'm supposed to accomplish, but I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to accomplish it. Got anything to say to me?
We're closed. Try tomorrow.
Who's laughing now?
Okay.
Shut up!
Alright, hold on, let me get the timer up. Also, it's definitely been more than 5 minutes for the Foxy Grandpa. 60 seconds, okay. Okay, here we go. Get the timer going. 60 seconds. Let me get in the character first. 3, 2, 1. Back in my day, golf wasn't this woke sport. All the kids these days in their golf carts and driving around in their beer carts. When I was playing golf, you wore the jodhpur pants and the fun hats, and you had to walk. All these kids talking about what their handicap is. All these participation trophies. When I played golf, you either got a hole-in-one or you lost. There was no birdies or eagles or anything. It was either in the hole or it wasn't in the hole. Now all these tournaments around the countries, it used to just be one golf course. It was in Scotland, and you needed a passport to get there. But now it's too international. God, I hate golf today. There you go, that was my 60-second rant. Why are they closed? Reopen for Kate. Only you French bitches. Okay. That said, still trying to figure out how to fix the... Maybe we go talk to Oscar. Trying to fix the dam, the floodgate. Not really sure how to do that, but we're gonna figure that out. He's by the train, so he would not be in there. Nope, that's not the train. Alright, Oscar. We built you some feet. The least you can do is help us.
No need to go down there.
Okay. Sorry, jeez. Actually, I don't think this is where we would find him. Where's the front? I can't tell if the front of the train is behind us or... Is this the front of the train? This looks like it might be the front of the train. Okay. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm going back on UHS. French Alps, the mountains. How can I get to the cave? How do I open the dam and release the water? The wheel, try turning yourself. For help. Break the handle. Okay, so it turns out I'm in the completely wrong area. So, Kate's just getting her steps in for the day, because there was no reason to come all the way back here. If only there was a map. There isn't a map, is there? What? No, there's no map. I'm also not sure what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I was thinking maybe ravioli, but I might have something different. I don't know. I might have... I also have potato skins. I could maybe have some potato skins. You're going to get sushi for your birthday? Is today your birthday, or is it your vacation? Eerie. That's the real question. Inquiring minds want to know. It is actually today. All right, happy birthday, Harry. Leftover Qdoba, nice. Trying to take over stream today. Well, hey, Harry, when we play Captive Curse, I'll let you take over the stream and you can help me open the gate, like you helped Joe open the gate. Literally felt like a hostage that day. So apparently what I'm supposed to do is... to drop what you're doing, we put a do not disturb sign on Slack. So apparently what we're supposed to do is use the stick to get the ore, and we're supposed to use the ore from the boat. But considering hovering over the boat itself did not give me like a magnifying glass to look at, I'm not sure how I was supposed to know that.
Ugh, that ore is all dirty and wet.
It's all dirty and wet. Oh, shut up.
Ugh, that ore is all dirty and wet.
Just want to carry... Oh, we gotta ask you for help. Okay. I love when my ores are dirty and wet. I can either put some nugs in the air fryer or I can Grubhub some shit. You know, Rabbit, you don't need to Grubhub some shit. If you take, like, some X-Lax or something, you can have homemade shit.
I've moved the ore nearer. Be a good boy and carry it for me.
Well, not
Mom will
that.
say yes.
Not be a good boy. Be quiet, be quiet. Do we have to ask him for help again?
Momo,
Momo,
can you help me, please?
what do?
I need a hand opening the dam.
Momo say yes. Momo's strong.
I like how we have to ask him for help again. Like, he's just gonna stand there with the ore behind his back if we don't ask him again.
very strong.
Thank you, Momo.
Okay, now that we've redirected the water, we can go through to get to the cave. Oh, yeah, it's a cave. Excuse me. Who are you people? 40-year-old HR person from Canada, following Joseph's. So does Twitch let you make money ASAP with ads? So you have to be an affiliate to run ads, or to get money, and also run ads. There's a couple, like there's an article, like Twitch will spell it out pretty easily what you need to do. So like you need to stream for like 4 days and have an average number of viewers per day and minimum number of followers and a total amount of time streamed.
Hey, Dad!
Sells feet pics on the side. I guarantee you, Rabbit, I do not sell feet pics on the side. Nobody is seeing my feet. My feet are for myself alone. And even then, I don't look at them. I just have the ads set to the default amount of time between ads, saving feet from not that. Yeah, I just have it on the default time. What about for that Dust Bunny gal? Not even her. Now, for Sabrina, if she asked really nicely, I would consider it, but it's not a guarantee. That's also... Oh. Someone was on it, weren't they? Oh no, here it is. That's also a bingo event. Me bringing up Syberia. I don't plan on streaming, I just want to make sure you're getting paid. Yes, I don't think you can get your first payout until you make $50, and I checked earlier, I've made $45, so I'm very close. Alright, we got the toy. So where the fuck, like, the toy was on the floor. Where did Hans hit his head? What was the toy propped up on? I'm assuming this is the rock. Move out of the way, girl. This is probably the rock he hit his head on, but, like, where was the toy that required him to climb up? The logic of this game is starting to fold in on itself. Alright, I got your stupid fucking toy now. God, she has a cell phone. There's a Nokia.
Hello?
Kate? Is that you?
Well, yeah, who did you think it was?
I didn't recognize your voice, that's all. Must be the distance or something.
You called
So,
me.
spill the beans. What's Europe like?
You mean,
Lucky
is that
lady,
you?
Honestly,
You called
I never
me.
get that kind of break.
Well, so far all I've seen of Europe is this tiny village, and frankly, they're not very hospitable. The whole case is getting really complicated. There's this surprise heir I've got to find.
I know. I talked to Lynn, who bumped into Joss, and she had coffee with the head honcho this morning. He didn't sound at all happy. The client's meeting him tomorrow, and when Marston tells him that the sale's not even gone through yet, whoa, you're gonna be pleased you're on the other side of the ocean when that bomb goes off.
Yeah, I get the picture. But so, how about yourself? What's up at work?
We lost the Farah Lou trial. I worked 5 months on that dumb case.
I remember.
So, for a bit of therapy, I went to Boomy's. The sale started yesterday.
Wow, lucky.
It was absolutely crazy, Katie. Absolute mayhem. You know that blue silk top I wanted? Guess how much I got it for?
I don't know, 250, 200?
$140. Just get yourself back here and I'll go down with you.
Like it's my choice. Look, I gotta go.
Call me soon, huh? I want a blow-by-blow account of every moment of your great adventure.
Get out of here. Look after yourself.
You too.
Yeah, I will.
As soon as I make $140 off of streaming, I will buy a $140 top at Bloomingdale's. Just kidding. If I ever buy a $140 shirt, there's something wrong. Oh, hello MLMs. Sorry, I was in the middle of the cutscene, didn't wanna... I was too busy being distracted by the fact that the girl that called us was like, "Is this really you?" when she was the one who called us. Like, she's fun. The nearest Bloomingdale's to me, I think, is an outlet, so I don't even know if they have things worth $140. Yeah, but I prefer shopping in person than as opposed to shopping online. I like to try things on. Four seasons, baby. What am I doing? Oh, I'm giving the kid the toy. It's a crime to myself. Are you having anything for dinner other than wine? Damn, rabbit. What be this? We are playing... Does it not say? Is it not listing the game? Okay. It's just grapes, but the fun kind. This is the hotel.
No need to go down there.
Lunch has been eaten. What did you have for lunch, AJ? Is it not? Let me look at something real quick. Does it list myself as live? Good. Times. Okay, it does say. Roasted broccoli, yummy. My name is listed? What do you mean my name is listed? Kelsey, what are you talking about? Oh, your game. Okay. This fuck-ass kid. You over here again? Alright, what am I supposed to do with this toy now?
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
Nope. Okay.
I'm gonna go look around Valadilen. See you later.
As you like, miss.
In the whack diet from like a Vogue. Sex in the single girl diet. Walk into the cave. Why is the cave important? Just read it. Pick up the mammoth doll. Right, but what do I do now? What do I do now that I found the doll? Oralberg Estate. Almost where? No, I did that one. Choose mission. Show you the cave. Yep, I did that. I guess now I gotta work on making the train leave. We make the train. Training someone else to operate it. Once Oscar's on the... So Oscar is in the train. Okay, I'm in the train now. And then fucking UHS says that Oscar is going to ask for a train ticket, even though all we did... Like, or not all we did. Samantha, thank you for the follow. Even though we went out of our way to make him feet. Like, we didn't have to fucking do that, but we did, and he's still going to be like, you need a ticket to ride the train. Kate Walker. These feet are incorrect, Kate Walker. Breakfast, 1 hard-boiled egg and a glass of dry white wine. Lunch, 2 hard-boiled eggs and 2 glasses of wine. Dinner, steak, remainder of white wine, and black coffee. Oh. Dude, why are you right there? Ambush me at the door.
Hey there, Oscar.
My functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker. Even if you are my first and only passenger.
Me? Your passenger?
Yes, you, Kate Walker. Is it not for that reason you completed my production process?
If you say so. This train is amazing. I'm going to travel like a princess.
I am happy that you like it, Kate Walker. This train has been designed to optimize passenger comfort.
Poor Madame Vorarlberg. I'm sure she would have loved to come along.
This train was designed for only 1 passenger, Kate Walker.
So, it's like I've taken her seat. I have decided to come along for the ride, Oscar. Ready when you are.
Your ticket, please?
My ticket? What are you talking about?
The rules clearly state, Kate Walker, every passenger of this train must possess a ticket.
Where are those rules
Okay.
posted?
And
Dude.
where do I get hold of a ticket?
Only the ticket vendor may issue tickets. You are in luck. The ticket office must be open now. You should go there immediately.
Oscar, I'm gonna rip your fucking feet off. Beat you to death with them. Let me ride this fucking train. Can we go in the... Not... And he's the one in the fucking ticket booth, too.
But it's you?
What can I do for you, madam?
But Oscar, it's me, Kate Walker.
Correct. Your name is indeed Kate Walker.
God. Oscar, you're okay. As annoying as it is, this is fucking hilarious. I do wish he had, like, a different hat on. That would be really funny. My ticket? Oh, here it is. Alright.
This train is amazing.
I am happy that you like...
No.
What can I do
Reverb
for you,
fart.
Thank you
Kate
for the
Walker?
reverb fart.
A train ticket, please. Why? Do you sell anything else?
The only function of this ticket office is to issue tickets. You are requested to accelerate operations. The office closes in exactly 3 minutes. What can I do for you?
A ticket, please.
1 ticket?
Yes.
1 ticket. What is your final destination?
I don't know. It's you who told me I had to get a ticket.
A ticket to... travel, then.
And it's in his fucking pocket. Train ticket for the mechanical railway departing for Validolin. This ticket is valid for one person and should be presented to any official of the mechanical railway when so required. Why is the ticket like an 8.5 by 11 size sheet of paper? Oh, this is the document. Okay. That she stores everything in her boobs. Authorization for access to all or part of the movable and immovable estate constituting part of an inheritance, the Vorarlberg heritage. Description of the project: one mechanical propulsion locomotive, including coaches, accessories, and a driver. The present document, stamped by the recognized permitting authority, entitles the holder of this document access to the aforementioned property.
There you are. Do not lose it.
I guess we own the train now.
This office is not entitled to produce duplicates. This advice also applies to the accompanying documentation.
What's that?
The authorization for the release of the train. The ticket officer may ask you for it at any time.
But I mean, you are the...
Attention! The exact moment has arrived to close this office.
Am I going to be annoyed at Oscar this entire time? Is he going to be pissing me off this whole game?
Kate, it's me again.
Dan, I was gonna call you.
Yeah.
Dan.
Are you mad at me?
I've just called Marson and Lorma. They told me you weren't expected to return this week.
Oh, yeah.
So when are you coming home?
I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. The situation is kind of tricky, you know. At the beginning of next week, I hope.
Yeah, whenever.
Dan, please. Just hang in there, okay? The stakes are higher than I thought. And you know how much I love this job.
I suppose it's neither here nor anywhere to you that the Goldbergs are going to...
It is. I mean, it isn't. I mean, Dan, this really isn't the moment. You know I'm thinking about you. I love you, sweetheart, and I'll give you a call when I have some news. Promise. I've got to go now. I've got kind of a train to catch.
A train? Where are you off to now? This is crazy, Kate.
To tell you the truth, I've no idea. Love you, honey. You know that.
Kate!
Dan, stop bothering women challenge level impossible. Okay, I have my fuck-ass ticket. Oh, that's the wrong one. Train ticket.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
Why don't you want to take my ticket?
I must abide by regulations, Kate Walker. Not all departure conditions have been fulfilled. I must confirm your departure release.
You can be a real stickler for the rules, Oscar, my old fellow.
Do you want my social security number too? Do you need the last 3 digits on the back of my credit card? What about my mom's maiden name and the street I grew up on? Do you need that too?
This is the authorization for the release of the train.
It has not been signed, Kate Walker.
Oscar, you're going too far. You just gave me this.
Does the train belong to you, Kate Walker?
No.
So there. This train cannot leave Validolin without the agreement of its owner.
I don't think Madame Vorarlberg is in a position to sign anything right now.
In that case, the stamp of her legal representative is perfectly sufficient.
Oh,
Please
okay, I know
hurry
what
up,
I need
Kate
to do.
Walker.
No, I do not need to
depart,
hint
and I
AJ,
must
I think I know
ensure
what
it
I
is
have to
not
do.
delayed.
I have the ink, and there's the stamp thing in the lawyer's office, and I think I go in there. Welcome in, Charlie. So right now... we are sent to the French Alps to aid in the selling of a company, like a family toy, toy, automaton company to the, like, American Toy Corporation. But turns out the day we get there, the owner dies, and instead of doing the normal business practice of saying, well, the person who was supposed to sign over is no longer living, so the deal, like, would have to go to, like, probate or something. They find out that there's a younger brother, and instead of letting someone more qualified deal with it, we have to get this train running so we can go find him. Just girly things, you know. We just left a massive orgy and now we're gonna go commit theft and then bomb Interpol. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Rabbit summed it up way better than I could. We are also about to murder the train conductor who is also the ticket teller. This fuck-ass robot. So naturally we are doing things that aren't our job. Okay, so I think I have to use this. Yes, last time we did make someone feet. Oh. Okay, wait, did it get stamped? It's not been stamped yet. Oh, I see. Perfect. Not really sure why they put this guy outside if we can't even talk to him. If he just says like, oh, we're closed. Why even put him in the game? This game does seem fun though, if not a bit maddening. Yeah, it's pretty standard early 2000s point and click. Clearly they got something right with the game mechanics because it did not that Rabbit, not the feet celebration. Yeah, all the shrimpers in chat and thank Rabbit for the 40 bits. Clearly they got something right with the game mechanics because it garnered 2 sequels and a reboot. Alright, if you don't take this fucking paper, I'm gonna shove it up your ass, Oscar. I hope you get a paper cut.
Here, this is your stupid train release ratification, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate Walker. That is perfect.
Okay, now take my stupid fucking ticket. Let's go.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
I don't understand why we can't leave. I'd hate to think it's me that's delaying the train like this.
I do not wish to appear impolite, Kate Walker, but I am afraid that not all departure conditions have been fulfilled.
If that's a joke, Oscar, it's not very funny. I really need to find Hans Vorarlberg as quickly as possible.
I have strict instructions to obey. There are 3 spaces in the luggage compartment that are designed to accommodate 2 very important objects. The train can only depart when they are in place. Please excuse me now. I must return to my departure preparations.
So tell me what the fucking objects
break any
are.
rules.
Yeah, your departure duties, which are to stand there and do fuck all while I do all the work.
Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
This train.
I am happy that you like it, Kate Walker.
Why aren't we setting off?
I must abide by regulation.
Oscar, if you were in my
My reasoning mechanism does not permit me to manage...
Help me, help you, help the train.
This... Don't think for one moment...
Shut up. You have all the items you need. Okay, thank God. Oh. Make this go on something. Oh, okay.
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
Okay, so I've got the doll. And then I need something else? Okay. So that I'm finding the stream because I'm dying to know what the daddy command does.
Hey, Daddy!
Oh yes, I just added that one. I just added that one before stream. I think... Did I add 2? I think I added 2 new pictures, actually. Alright. We need one more item. The thing in the middle just lets you replay the cylinders. I only have one... Am I supposed to have multiple cylinders? I only have one. Okay, that's everything. I think that's the best. Just one picture in the rotation. Have I done anything in the church yet? No, I have not. Alright, guys, let's go to church. Read your Bible. I want a church girl that go to church and read her Bible. Which way is the church? Is it this one? Probably not, but we'll look at it. And of course, who could forget the other version? I want a Jewish girl who go to temple and read her Torah. Oh, look at that. Church looking like an elevator shaft. To Bible study, we're all children of Jesus. Oh, you know, Paris, we are getting angry at Oscar.
Hello.
Kate, so what's new?
We've got a problem, Mr. Marson.
What problem? Come on, Kate, don't beat around the bush.
There's maybe an heir.
What?
Hans, Anna Vorarlberg's brother. Looks like he's still alive. We can't buy the factory without his consent.
What? What is this? Where's this mystery brother come from? And more to the point, where is he? What did the notary say?
Excuse me.
Nothing. I mean, nothing else. You know, sir, it's an odd town here. Everything's odd. The people, things. The situation's not straightforward. I have a small bit of research to do.
Listen to me, Kate. Universal Toys is one of our biggest clients, and I don't care how weird that town is. All that matters is that you do not set foot back in New York before you've tied up the deal. Get the picture?
Yes, Mr. Morrison. You can count on me. Darn it!
Okay, anyway, yeah. So we're trying to get the train to go, and Oscar keeps moving the goalposts back, being like, oh, actually, I need 500 other items. You need your ticket and the release that needs to be notarized, and you need these 2 items on the train, and I need a back rub, and I need $50, and I need a snack, and I need a drink to go with it. It's very, if you give a mouse a cookie kind of vibes. What is my favorite vine? Oh god. I don't know if I can pick a favorite vine. I like a lot of them. I'd have to think about that. $50 when he knows you only have 45 is mean. Oh, these are where the gears go. I like how it... Can't see the road work ahead, so I'm not sure that in my head. See, Nancy could never. It tells you exactly which spot you can put the gear on, because it has the little cross through the magnifying glass when you can't put them in. The game's like, we want you to solve these puzzles, but we don't want you to spend too long on them. Okay, Charlie in the Great Glass Elevator. Okay.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Country boy, I love you. That's a good one. I do like the lesbian. I thought you were American. That one's really good. I think my favorite one is probably Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha. Oh my fucking god, she fucking dead. Girl who keeps like making his water poured on her. Hello? That's a good one too. So many good vines. This is a interesting looking church. Yeah, let's look. Is it Robot Jesus? It's Robot, sorry, Automaton Jesus. I think it was Vine. Oh, back it up, Terry. Put it in reverse.
I can't open it.
Oh, that's probably what this is for. There we go. Oh, we could just steal the vestments. What if we just stole them? We gave up our life as a... Like, I don't even know what her job is, but we stop doing that and we become the priest in the automaton if you will. Damn, they're like divided by color too. That's cool.
This thing's jammed.
This thing's jammed. Come on, shut up. Punch cards.
No point. It's locked.
Alright, guess we gotta stick the punch cards into that guy's back. See what Oh, we've stolen something. We've definitely stolen something. Just gonna go with the red one first. Okay, so that's the Christmas one, because that was Silent Night. The wedding one, okay. I guess this was probably the correct one. The villain. Oh, this is probably one that was playing earlier during the funeral, because it's probably going to open the crypt. The mausoleum. Oh my god, he's bald.
I no longer need these punch cards.
But I wanted to know what the green one was. I don't care enough to, like, reload a save or anything, but I wanted to know what it was. Speaking of saving, we should probably save. He's bald. He's bald and he's torturing people with hair. What does rock a shag mean, and why does it sound dirty? Always be saving. My game crashed right after this part and I lost a whole hour. I don't have a key to get in there. So I'm gonna need the Vorarlberg key.
No point. It's locked.
Okay. I think the key is back at the house. Actually, well, you know what? Yeah, let's go confirm that there's nothing that we can do at the... Well, so I got the key, AJ, from the maze, the one in the hedge maze, and I used it on the ladder. Can I take it out from the ladder and reuse it here, or is it a separate key?
I need a key.
I need the key. I guess we'll go find out. Good question, I don't know. I would assume so, because I don't know where else we'd find the key. It doesn't let you go through the hedge maze anymore, because the gate is locked. Nancy walked so Kate could run. Who the fuck are you? In both senses of the word, Kate kind of came first. Well, actually, no, the first Nancy game came up before this, but Kate Drew walked so Nancy could run. Did we open the secret drawer in the church? Kate is the walker, actually. We found the automaton Jesus, and we found the key from that, and we went through all of the drawers and got the punch cards. If that's what you mean. But it said that the thing was jammed, the, like, wind-up key on the side. said it was jammed. What's this?
Good morning.
Good morning. What a pleasure to meet such a lovely young lady honoring our
There's a lever on the
ancient
side of the
streets.
drawer.
Please sit yourself down next to me so we can enjoy the air together.
It would be a pleasure, but I'm afraid I don't have the time. Some other time, maybe.
I hope so, miss. I remember when these streets were full of vibrant life. In those days, there was a charming encounter to be had round every corner. Our good little town of Valadilen is not what it used to be.
It looks like things have changed a bit around here.
Our children have all left the valley. They need to earn a living, don't they? Can't really blame them. You have to move with the times, don't you? And it's not at the Vorarlberg factory that they'll find jobs. Being excluded from the world is not an easy burden to bear, believe you me, miss.
But it's such a pretty little village.
I can tell you're not from these parts. I hope you enjoy the pleasures that we still have to offer. Good day to you.
There's a lever on the side of the drawer. Back to the church we go. I enjoy all the pleasures. I'm pretty sure Pinhead says something like that in the first Hellraiser. He's like, "We have such pleasures to show you." Lever activates the nuclear bomb. What? Well, I don't know. Why is Monet Exchange playing Marvel Rivals? Why aren't you playing Marvel Rivals is probably the better question. We have such sights to show. Oh, maybe it is we have such sights to show you. Because Marvel Rivals is a very bad game. Yeah, so...
This thing's jammed.
So, AJ, are you talking about this because it's jammed? Or is there another lever that I don't know about? Okay, so it needs to be unjammed.
This thing's jammed. This thing's jammed. This thing's jammed.
Do I need, like, oil or something? Someone gift Monet a sub to Budge. So she'll immediately stop playing Marvel Rivals. I have to go. Gotta get some rest. Gonna be somewhere later. Bye, chat. Hope it gets home to New York. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, personal style. Think of it like a puzzle box. Oh my god, I need to have the specific drawer open to open.
This thing's jammed.
Alright, Brute Force City. Population me.
This thing's jammed.
This one, oh, you can literally see the mechanism. Or the shit behind it. To my successor, the Valadilen parish priest. The sanctity of confession is a sacred vow, so these revelations are...
9.
Jesus Christ, that just scared the shit out of me. Thank you for the 9/11, HA. The sanctity of confession is a sacred vow, so these revelations are a result of the soul searching and reflection. One day in March 1938, Rudolf Vorarlberg knocked at my door. I was a young priest then and was overawed by the dominant personality of the town's most important figure. Okay. Power exchange dynamic. It's like... Nope, I'm not going to say that. I remember it was raining that day, and beneath his dripping hair, Monsieur Vorarlberg's face was the very expression of eternal pain itself. Through gritted teeth, his eyes swimming with grief, he announced that his son, Hans, had just died. He wanted me to come immediately to bless the body. I entered the dark drawing room at the family home. Hans' coffin was set in the middle, sealed shut. Monsieur Vorarlberg explained to me that he wanted no one to see the body of his son. Hans' badly mangled corpse had been discovered at the bottom of a precipice. It was presumed that he had slipped and fallen badly. Despite his 18 years of age, the young Vorarlberg did not have all his faculties. excuse me. I believe... What the fuck is this emote? Of course it's from What's the Safe Word. I believed him. I led the funeral and officiated the mass and burial. We buried Hans Vorarlberg with all the dignity and solemnity befitting such a tragedy. His lowercase g's look like q's. Like, a lowercase g normally has the little hook, but the q is, like, normally straight up and down. Life indeed hangs by a thread, and I would have surely forgotten this episode only several years later, after her father's death. Anna Vorarlberg had an accident at the factory and nearly died. Such a close call with death seemed to awake in her a need to confess. What I heard that day would haunt my dreams thereafter. She told me that the body of her younger brother Hans was not at rest in the family tomb, for a simple reason that he was still alive. I had blessed and sanctified an empty coffin. Had assisted and sanctioned a masquerade staged by Rudolf Vorarlberg himself to exercise the blind hatred he felt for his son. His son had left, and he felt betrayed. A man who preferred to believe and make others believe his son was dead, rather than accept the truth had shamefully deceived me. What kind of priest was I, and what kind of priest would I become? Our merciful Father alone will be my judge. It is my duty to inform you that one of your flock is still unaccounted for. I leave this terrible secret in your hands to do with what you will. Leon Bonnard, priest. Great. Okay. So now we get the key, and now we can desecrate the tomb, as one does. Because Kate's like, fuck your family, I guess. Leon Bonard, yep, exactly. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright. We're breaking into the tomb. Alright. Key. That's what she looked like. Ooh, it's a staircase. Time to Lara Croft it up. Bud says yes to grave robbing. Pretty empty. Isabel Vorarlberg. I can't read what that says. Rudolf, Jean, Anna, and Hans. Who up raiding their tomb? A cylinder. Oh, a newspaper. Mountainfall kills local figure. The Vorarlberg family was struck by tragedy yesterday. Rudolf Vorarlberg discovered the lifeless body of his son Hans at the bottom of a, a precipice. Okay, nope. Loose rocks and poor visibility occasioned by the morning mist were probably the cause of the young man's fall. This is the theory put forward by the family, as there were no witnesses. Hans just turned 18 years of age. 8 years ago, he suffered a similar serious accident from which he never fully recovered the full use of his mental faculties. Despite living almost as a recluse, he was still a well-known figure, as the future of Vorarlberg manufacturing lay in his hands. We at the Vladilen Gazette wish to extend our deepest sympathy to his family and express our sincere condolences to Rudolf Vorarlberg and his daughter Anna, who today becomes the sole inheritor of the automaton factory. March 17th, 1938. Empty-ass coffin. Voice cylinder. Oh, now we gotta go in the factory and listen to the... Okay, I know what we gotta do. A precipice. He fell from a precipice. Why they can't just say a cliff? Like a fucking normal person? beyond me. Alright, back to the factory we go. Don't ask me to explain French people. Oh, that's a Gale from Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, like, the word precipice is cool, but... there, you know, time and place. What am I? Oh yeah, I'm going to the factory. Go precipice, girl. Alright. Back in the fucking feet factory. But you know it's old because it's sepia tone.
But it's dark in there.
Like,
don't worry, I took a lantern. From the factory. Girls, honestly.
You won't look so clever when Father notices you've stolen one of his lanterns. Oh, I'm all covered in mud because of you.
Look, Anna. Look.
I've seen paintings like this in a library book. They're like...
You swore, Anna. It's a secret between you and me. Hey, look. There's something else up there.
Oh, come on.
It's like a toy. I have to have it. Give me some light.
But Hans, it's much too high. Do be careful, Hans. Hans, be careful!
For weeks, my brother lay in a coma, hanging between life and death. And then one morning he opened his eyes, but I knew he would never be the same again. We never did return to the cave, and to this day, I have never ever betrayed our secret.
okay, I have several thoughts about that cutscene. First of all, why is the so backlit in the entrance? It looks like they're, instead of going to heaven towards the light, they're coming down from heaven, descending into the cave. Second of all, why does Anna Vorarlberg have the fuckiest of fuck-ass bobs? Third of all, why does Hans look like that? He looks like a fucking gremlin. Third of all, why are Hans's boots so fucking big and, like, they look like clown shoes? He probably would have not fallen if he didn't have those oversized clown shoes, clodhopper boots on. What's your name, B.O.B.? So they calling you Bob? Exactly. Hans is actually from Kingdom Hearts. You know what? His hair is kind of giving Sora the way it's every which direction except the way you would expect. Okay, so I'm assuming this goes on the round part of the train, and finally we can leave this godforsaken village. This one's the train. I swear, if Oscar tells us there's even one other thing that we have to do, I'm gonna throw him off the train and then run him over with it. I'm sure I could figure out how to drive the train. It's a fair reaction. Like, okay, the comedic timing of him being like, you need a ticket, and then you leave the train and he's in the ticket booth is funny, but I feel like his lines could have been written in a way that was funnier. I still stand by if he had a different hat on, or perhaps he pretended that he was a different robot, or not, sorry, automaton. That could be funnier, or like if he had a different jacket or a little bow tie or something, but... Hey Risque, welcome in. You missed a lot. A lot has happened in these past almost 2.5 hours. Luckily I've been recording the VOD for YouTube, so you can just watch it later.
Hey, Dad! Hey, Dad!
She had to coach her baseball team. Yeah, there's the other one. That's the other one that I put in today. Alright, let's give him this ticket.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
I don't understand why we can't leave. I'd hate to think it's me that's delaying the train like this.
I do not wish to appear impolite, Kate Walker, but I am afraid that not all departure conditions have been fulfilled.
If that's a joke, Oscar, it's not very funny. I really need to find Hans Vorarlberg as quickly as possible.
I have strict instructions to obey. There are 3 spaces in the luggage compartment that are designed to accommodate 2 very important objects. The train can only depart when they are in place. Please excuse me now. I must return to my departure preparations.
Oh, I wouldn't want to break any rules.
Okay, so I have the 2 items, right? Or do they not go, like, shouldn't the round thing go on the round thing and the not round thing go on the square thing?
I don't need that for the time being.
Okay. Do I have to put something... Did you give Oscar his blunt? No, I smoked it because I needed it more than he does.
And if I were to watch one of those cylinders again?
Do I have to watch one of the cylinders? Or is that just the shelf?
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
So I need to find stuff to put on the shelf. Oh, do I put the cylinders on the shelf? Oh, okay. Alright, I need 2 more cylinders. Or do I just need those? Oh, and then I get the others later. Okay. We're gonna save. Let's save before we do anything else. Oscar? I swear to God. It's about fucking time, Jesus Christ.
Right, everything is in order then. The train is finally ready to leave.
I am most terribly embarrassed.
Oh my
Such
fucking
ignorance on my
god.
part is inadmissible. I hope you still have confidence in my abilities, Kate Walker. Please, return to your seat and we can leave.
Finally.
Oscar about to catch these hands, no, literally. The like knockoff Johnny Walker window on the train. When's the cafe car opening? Do you think Oscar is also the attendant in the cafe car? I bet you he is also an espresso machine. Oscar is giving a whole new meaning to That's That Me Espresso. I am very sorry, Kate Walker, but I cannot serve you a martini. It is 10:30 in the morning. Okay. Alright, bitch, what are you gonna say?
Where are we, Oscar?
At the halls of residence of Barockstadt University.
And do we really have to stop here?
The situation is incompatible with the pursuit of our journey.
What are you waiting for, then? Wind them up. Find a way. There must be some sort of train winding thing just laying around in this weirdo station.
I have seen nothing that fits that description, Kate Walker.
I guess we'd better find out, then.
I do not like this station. The atmospheric humidity is detrimental to my sophisticated wheel workings. I will wait for you inside the train.
Right, because you're not going to do anything except drive the train. Yeah, Oscar's clearly never been to the airport. He doesn't realize that when you're traveling, it does not matter what time it is. You can drink whatever you want, whenever you want it. I got
Oscar,
nothing to say.
See you later, alligator.
In a while, Kate Walker.
Ooh, you were so close to getting it. So close, but close enough. Are we in the fucking tropics? I thought we were in, like, Germany. Save. Oh, can we just get in the train? That's just too much this way. Let's go this way first, actually. Okay. So, this is probably a good place to stop, actually. We were talking about 7 a.m. beer at the airport. I myself have never had a morning beer at the airport, but I have definitely seen people at the airport bar. Every time I fly into Atlanta, I'm always eating like I've never had a meal before. Alright, so I'm gonna save again, and we're gonna wrap it up. Dunkin' iced coffee beer. I've tried the Dunkin' beer. I think it's Harpoon Brewing made a Dunkin' beer, and to me it was disgusting. Would you believe you're only a quarter of the way through the game? The way things have been going, AJ, yes, I would believe that, actually. That seems to track. So I guess we're gonna get 8 streams out of this if I don't pick up the pace. Yeah. Well, I've been enjoying it so far, even if it is a little frustrating. I did get mad at the game. Let's see if there's any bingo events that I need to call. Bud gets stuck. That definitely happened. It's a Syberia Thanksgiving and Christmas. 8 streams and 6 of them are just reading. Yes. Risque, no, it's not even a coffee stout. It is, I can look it up right now for you, actually. So the one that I am... Okay, they make a couple. So they have Dunkin' Pumpkin, they have Dunkin' Coffee Porter, they have Jelly Donut IPA, and then they have Boston Cream, but they don't say what the Boston Cream is. I think the Coffee Porter is the one that I had. But they definitely... I've had the pumpkin one too, and it is also not that good. Ooh, what is this one? Dunkin' Pumpkin, Dunkin' Midnight, Blueberry Matcha IPA, Maple Cream. That's from 2021. That's definitely... no, it was not good. None of them were good. The ones that I had. They also made Peppermint Mocha one, but it was with malt liquor. So imagine the stuff that makes Mike's lemonade alcoholic. Imagine that, but minty flavored. And it was so fucking gross. I took one sip and was like, nope. Peppermint matcha. Yeah. All right. Check your bingo cards. We've had 14 events called. I did mention Nancy at the beginning because I said one of the voice actors sounded like another one. Oh, we got jump scared by Oscar in the train. Yeah, that's what we got so far. Bud, have I ever heard of the Blackwell games? Yes, I have. Yes, I'm specifically saying that I have specifically played the Blackwell games. Wow. Kelsey, you're making it seem like you're cheating or something. Yeah, rigged. Paris, Moon, congratulations. We've got yes. I set Des up. You whispered to Des and you were like, if you want to remain in this chat, make Bud talk about Blackwell. Kelsey Venmoed me $20. Risque, congrats on the bingo. Now both mods have won. Now it's extra rigged. Okay. Oh, I was not even paying attention to that ad. Okay, well now we gotta wait another minute and a half before we leave. So, I'll do my goodbye to YouTube spiel now. If you'd like to continue watching the VODs on YouTube, you can totally do that. It is free to subscribe on there. If you'd rather catch me live, you can watch me on twitch.tv/budwindchimes, BUDWINDCHIMES, where following is free, and if you have Prime, subscribing is free, but you could also subscribe, but you do not need to. Des, congrats on the bingo. I will be live again on Saturday, where we will be playing more Scooby-Doo. Hopefully we will be finishing Scooby-Doo Unmasked, because my schedule for the week of Halloween kind of depends on it, so we might have to go a little bit longer, depending on how quickly we can get through the rest of the game. After that, I will post my schedule on Instagram, on Blue Sky, and on my Twitch story. If you would like to find my Instagram, my Blue Sky, or my YouTube channel, there is a thing in the About tab with links, and you can click on those. Otherwise, goodbye, YouTube.